Max's Journey, a tale of adventure and friendship. Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there was a magical forest. The forest was home to many creatures, from the tiniest bugs to the biggest beasts. And at the center of the forest was a tall, ancient tree that was said to be 1,000 years old. Now, this tree was no ordinary tree. It was the home of the Fairy Queen, who ruled over the forest and all its creatures. And every night, before the creatures went to sleep, they would gather around the tree to hear the Fairy Queen's stories. One night, as the moon rose high in the sky, the Fairy Queen began her story. Once upon a time, she said, there was a brave little rabbit named Max. Max lived in a cozy little burrow with his family, but he dreamed of adventure and excitement. The Fairy Queen continued, one day, Max decided to set out on a journey to see the world beyond his burrow. He traveled through forests and fields, over hills and mountains, until he came to a great river. The river was wide and fast, and Max didn't know how to cross it. Max looked around and saw a group of beavers working together to build a dam. Max went up to the beavers and asked them if they could help him cross the river. The beavers were happy to help and built a small raft for Max. Max sailed across the river safely and continued on his journey. As Max journeyed further, he met many other animals along the way. Some were friendly, like the beavers, while others were not so friendly. He encountered a snake who tried to trick him into giving up his food, but Max was clever and outsmarted the snake. He also met a group of monkeys who were fighting over a banana. Max saw that they all wanted the same thing, so he suggested that they share the banana. The monkeys listened to Max and shared the banana, which made them all very happy. Max continued on his journey, and he encountered a fox who tried to catch him for dinner. But Max was quick and managed to outwit the fox, leaving him with an empty stomach. After many more adventures, Max finally reached the edge of the forest and saw the wide expanse of the world beyond. He had never seen anything like it before. There were great cities with tall buildings, vast oceans with ships sailing across them, and towering mountains that touched the clouds. Max was in awe of the world, and he knew that he wanted to explore it even further. But before he could continue his journey, he had to return home. So, he turned around and began his long journey back to his cozy little burrow. Along the way, he remembered all the creatures he had met and the lessons he had learned. He realized that he had become braver and wiser because of his journey. He also realized that he had made many friends and allies who helped him along the way. When he finally returned to his burrow, he was tired and a little bit homesick, but he was also happy to be back with his family and friends. Max shared all of his stories with his family and friends, and they were amazed by all the adventures he had experienced. The Fairy Queen finished her story, and the creatures in the forest all drifted off to sleep, dreaming of brave little mice and the adventures that awaited them in the world beyond their burrows. And so, dear children, remember that no matter how small you may feel, you are capable of great things. And by working together, you can overcome any obstacle and achieve your dreams. Thanks for watching and please subscribe to our channel for amazing content.